Hey, hi, hello, welcome to Unveiled 5e D&D live play game thing where we play the D&Ds. We're gonna do introductions and then I'll do a short recap and then we're gonna go meet a witch. Hi, Amador.
Me? Oh, hi. I'm Amador. I do things. I play things. Like today, I play a frog named Argyle, who's an alchemist. Uh, yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I get paid for.
Hi, Joff.
Good morning. I welcome you. Come inside. Every one drop is for you for the slurp. Enjoy every part of it. For today, I am play fox girl named Yari, and my name is still Joff. Started one day as Joff, gonna end up one day as Joff. All done. Someday gotta put a chicken to bed. Too many chickens is outside and not in the coop. They're probably in the coop now, need to outside the dark so the chicken fall asleep. But they hopefully in the coop. But you gotta close the door for the weasel not come in. Otherwise the weasel slurp up all the drop. Welcome again. Try not to step on all the cardboard chip.
You guys heard me say Joff, right? Not Beoff, Boff, right? That wasn't.
Into the bottle it goes. I love it. You got him.
I heard Bob.
He wasn't ready for that shit.
I heard chicken.
Hi, Chris.
Hello. Who here among us is Chris? Why, it's me. It's none other than the wonder you see before you, with the beard so bright as snow. Oh, my beard so white as snow. I play Tilvius. He is half man and half Tony, but which half? The world is not ready to know. Over to you, Andy.
Hi, Tony.
I do say, Bob, what do you think of this mountain out here? It is so very frosty out here, and I've got a mug of ale, and over there's a bench. I think I might sit upon it and look at that frosty mug of ale of mine and wonder just where the sky went, because damn it, I fell down and now I have mud in my eye. But I've got my mug of ale, and I thought I heard something about a chicken, but I'm not real sure. All I want is my ale. So I'm going to sit here, Andy, and I'm going to drink that ale, and I'm going to make sure that it's not got mud in it. All right? Back to you.
Hi, Emily.
I think there must have been a group chat that I wasn't a part of where we all decided to do accents. On a side note, I know we all hated my short bangs, but I think this is possibly the cutest they've ever looked. I mean, I'm not making any statements. However, Gerda here, hideous rat creature covered in mold and bugs and filth that...
Hey, don't sell yourself short. Hideous is a strong word.
I don't know. How else would I describe?
Maybe she's beautiful. Maybe it's in the eye of the beholder.
Well, that is
Maybe there's another
so
rat creature.
sweet of you to say. I think her... You know what they say, your reputation precedes you? With Gerda, it's your stench precedes you.
Yeah, people in the next town over can tell when you're coming. For sure.
Yeah, ain't such a bad thing. Being pungent could be all right. And
I'm going to make you roll stealth with disadvantage on anything that can smell. Anything that can smell. It's just...
No!
Oh, you stepped in it. You stepped in it. You stepped in it. Right.
Stop.
All right.
No, it's just a funny joke. It's just a funny joke. Also, Dylan, you son of a bitch. Okay, I'm done.
And I am Dakota Orshiro. I'll be DMing this group of fucks. Last time we were here on this game of Unveiled, where there's no sun, we docked in a town named Calum. I had to look at that.
Look that up.
Docked in a town named Calum while the ship was being repaired after it got lightning bolt, and some shatters I think happened.
Just
I
one.
don't know. I don't know where those came from. But we docked in town for some repairs. We went and took some time at the bathhouse. We went towards the general store, bought some syrup, which I was reminded was mint flavored. This guy, fucking syrup connoisseur. You guys went to the inn, bought a couple of rooms, as well as learned about some of the hunters in town and asked if they had anything to do with arrows, to which the innkeeper said he would look into it. And then you guys found out about a witch that lived out in the woods and took a trek in the middle of the night through the woods with the creepy lights and the creepy sounds and the creepy thatch hut. There's stone hut out here with like the thatch roof and the little chimney with a little bit of smoke coming out of it.
It's like Sword in the Stone.
Yeah, very much the stereotypical hut out here. And we'll pick up as you can just see the light through the windows, kind of like shadows moving in the distance and smoke just rising up from this house as you guys walk up into the little yard here in front. I think everyone's here, right?
Did we all
Yeah, I think
decide to go?
Did anybody stay behind?
I went.
Definitely would not have missed out on witch fun.
Yeah, I went.
Hey, Tilvius. Tilvius.
What's up, buddy?
Do you see anybody in the window over there? Do you have that spyglass still? Do you have the spyglass?
I have a spyglass.
I thought you had a spyglass. I thought somebody had a spyglass. Maybe not.
Let me check my
You see
inventory.
in the window? Maybe it wasn't you. Maybe it was somebody else. Maybe I don't know. What can we see in the window?
Make a perception check.
Sure. If he has a spyglass, I'll use that. But if not, I'll just roll.
No, I don't have one.
Okay.
have
Regular
one on the
roll.
ship?
Here we go. Maybe that's what it was. Oh, hey, that is not so bad. You said perception?
Yeah.
That is a 15.
On a 15, as you're kind of like just walking up and kind of trying to peer around into the window here, you see shadows moving in the distance. It's not the most clean window. Like you don't get a perfect view from the inside. It looks like there's some shape moving around here. Not at a particularly have important things to do speed, but it just looks like someone's moving.
Important point of order, DM. With a 15, do I see any human-shaped bushes outside?
Any human-shaped bushes? You want to look around the yard too?
Yeah. Just want to make sure I'm not walking up to the garden.
No, it's you see a lot of like trees planted. As you're looking around, it looks like there's some shapes up in these trees. With dark vision, you can't quite make out. They're pretty circular, but you don't see like a color to them. You assume it's some type of fruit tree that are kind of spread around the yard. There's some like hedges and bushes around, but nothing human shaped.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. Are we just gonna walk up and knock on the door in the middle of the night, or like what? I don't know which house middle of forest etiquette is. Yari, do you have any idea?
Well, all they said was there was a witch out here, and nobody said danger. They were just like, "Oh yeah, there's a witch out there," and it's not the middle of the night, is it?
It's the middle of the night. Yeah.
the
Yeah,
middle
no.
of the night.
The veil light has died out at this point.
Oh, is there light on at the?
There's light coming through the window in the house. Yes.
There's light
looks
coming
like
through the window.
It looks like candlelight. Those of you that have been to larger cities and seen them lit by whatever magical light that you've seen before, it doesn't look like that. It doesn't give off that like yellow glow. It's more of an orangish reddish glow.
Yari just looks around, sees that the veil light is completely gone, and says, "Okay, I fully admit that I heard witch and was very excited because that seemed incredibly interesting, and I do now notice the lateness of the hour. But I also notice that we are all here, and there is light on inside this hut, and we can calmly walk up and knock on the door, and if we are told to shove off and come off, come back in morning or to go away, that is fully up to the denizens of this house. However, I would posit that if this is a real witch, and what do I know of witches? Only stories, but I posit that if it is some sort of powerful, wizened creature, they would most likely either A, know we're coming, or B, probably be really cool with this.
I walk up and knock on the door.
Yeah. As you
Love it.
knock on the door, there's a short delay, and then you hear the sound of like something being dropped or thrown on the ground, or something like some large sack. It sounds like was thrown, and then there's a second, and you hear just a moment, and then the door opens, and standing in front of you in this like long black gown is this relatively slender woman that does not look like a witch. You would not have guessed this was a witch. This looks like a younger girl that's maybe in her late teens, early 20s. Very human in appearance, incredibly slender. She's got like long black hair that just kind of falls back across her shoulders. A very like slender face with these like piercing blue eyes, these like very deep blue. And as you stand there having opened the door, it's almost like she's looking into you as she looks at you. She looks past. I don't believe I know any of you.
Forgive the late hours, ma'am. We're new to town, and we were asking around for interesting things, and everyone said that we should come out here to find one of the most interesting people in town.
Oh, I'm interesting now. The most I see of the townspeople is them looking for herbs and poultices. But I'm happy to be considered interesting. My name is Vivian.
Vivian, I'm Tilvius, and these are my cohorts. Introduce yourselves.
I'm Yari.
Rasati.
Argyle.
As each of you
Thank you,
say
Jenny.
your names, she kind of like drags her eyes to you, and you feel that same feeling as if someone is looking into you. Everyone here make a charisma saving throw.
Ooh, mine's real
Oh.
bad.
Me
Mine's real good.
too.
Sure, mine is great. Let's take a look. Yep, confirmed. Bad.
Yeah, like I have charisma.
Yours isn't actually
God
too.
damn it.
I got a dirty 20.
Okay.
I got a
How
9.
How long am I held here for? Because that's a 5.
11.
I'm still pulling up my dice. Hold on, guys. I'm so sorry. I should have had them out. And honestly,
Wait.
I shouldn't have got these dice because they're weighted to make me roll like shit.
That's okay.
Actually, can I
When
use
do I
a-
get to? When do I get to be indomitable? What level is that?
That's quite a while.
Oh,
8, I
can't-
think.
I can't. What is it? 9?
Is it 8 or 9, I think?
I don't know. I just want to re-roll that.
Hell no.
Can I re-roll mine?
No. What'd
Can
you
I
get?
use a luck point to re?
You don't have lucky.
I do have lucky.
What, you do?
Yes.
Yeah, you can if you want to.
Thank
I
you.
got a 4.
Yeah, okay.
I'd use portent, but it ain't gonna help me here.
Nope.
Why do these dice suck so much?
Okay, 11.
Okay. So
Quit bragging.
everybody but Tilvius, as you meet this person and you're looking at them, there is just a part of you that wants to. This would be a person that would be so much fun to talk to just tell a story, to explain your life to. You are given that urge to have a conversation.
I don't like that.
So, how can I help you? You said you were looking for something interesting for the night, but I'm not sure.
Yari kind of scoots a little bit past Tilvius and goes, I'm actually looking for a birthday present for him.
She looks at Tilvius quickly and then back at you. Is there? And she leans in very close. Is there something that specific?
How nice are her ears?
Very human in appearance. And she looks incredibly young.
She's the same age as Yari.
We're
Oh,
all
that's
like
true.
18,
That's true.
so
Yeah.
she looks in
Nah.
her late 20s.
Tilvius is an
Dear
old.
mother.
Tilvius is an old man. Also, she's
He's
early.
turning-
Dare you?
Late
He's
teens,
turning
early-
21 tomorrow, so he's
He's a man.
Anyway, so was there something specifically that?
Well, I heard that there were a number of hunters on the outskirts that could make arrows, but something tells me that the quality of arrows that they could make wouldn't be as fine as like what a bowman he is.
You see, she stops for a second. She looks at you and goes, I don't think I have arrows per se. And she looks back at the rest of you and goes, could you all take a step back for a moment, just a second, while I talk to your friend here? She's going to grab your arm, pull you into the shack if you are acquiescing, and shut the door.
I don't think that's gonna work.
Yeah,
for
okay.
me.
She's
There's no malicious intent here.
there's no malicious intent.
It's not an aggressive pull, but up to you.
Okay, so there's not it's not an aggressive pull, so their spider sense isn't tingling. As she goes into the shack, she looks back and she's got like kind of like an uncomfortable look on her face, but she's like, what's that?
So as she shuts the door and you get to look around this, it is not quite what you expected from the Spooky Forest stone hut with the thatch roof and the slimy windows and the smoke coming out of the chimney. It's a very like homely, warm place. It's got like very bright colors in here. There's a lot of like greens and blues and like different trinkets hung up on the walls, and from the ceiling here, a lot of like glass and stained glass. Very much like a homely place. There's a table sitting in the middle next to like near the fireplace. You see a couple of rooms in the back, and just random things everywhere. Like there is all manner of random items that look like they've just been accumulated over time. As she heads in, so I don't have arrows, but I may be able to help you. Something to do with a bowman.
Yeah, he's a swordsman as well, but he looks like he has some really nice swords, so I figured I would complement that with,
She heads over to like a large pile of just random things and knickknacks and starts digging through it, gets down on her knees and is just kind of digging through this pile of crap on the floor. And were you looking for some type of payment, or how?
I have up to 30 gold to spend.
Up to 30 gold to spend. She'll look back and go, I don't particularly need gold. Is there something you can offer in trade?
I don't carry much.
At this point, she'll pull out this like She pulls out this like incredibly long and oddly curved, what looks like a bone, but it's far too sharp to be. She holds it for a second, looks at it, and tosses it to one of the corners of the room, into another pile of random things, and goes back digging through until she finds this like bundle of white, what looks like string, but it's too thick to be string. And she kind of pulls it out and walks over to you and puts it on the table and sits down. So anything in trade for I think this would make a good bowstring.
I've got to tell you, I literally just opened my character sheet and looked at my inventory, and I'm like, I was like, I have literally what you see on me and provisions. I don't have anything other than the gold.
Well, I would be happy to give you this, as she kind of like takes her middle finger and takes it and drags it across this like white string bundle. And as she does, there's this light purple glow that emanates from it, as she picks like one rather large string that could be fit to be a bowstring. And it seems to just go on and on longer than the rest of this, as she's like pulling more and more of it out to be the size of a bowstring here. She puts it on the table and pushes it forward to you. I'd be happy to help with a friend's gift in exchange for stories. I'm someone that I love to hear stories. So, in exchange for this, tell me a story now, and I want you to come back within the next year, and tell me a new story, something new that you've seen or has happened.
Yari straightens up and says, within a year. I have a lot of tangential experience with contracts, and I can't say yes to that unless my entire group says yes to that.
By all means, you can ask.
Okay. And she stands up, and she goes, "Hey, that weird bone that you threw over there, my friend Gert is probably gonna want to look at that."
You see, it's sunk into the pile as if it is way too dense for what it is. It should not be having this much weight to it.
I still want it.
Sinking into the pile.
Yari excuses herself and opens the door and walks outside.
How'd it go?
Oh, well, okay. So it's fine. It's very interesting in there. Gerda, she's got this weird bone that I think you'll like to look at.
You had me at bone.
I know. So, okay, everybody. There's a lot of really cool stuff in there, but it's for trade, and it's not for gold. And it looks like she is trading for stories. Like maybe she's like bored or lonely out here, but part of this deal, if I take it for something that I would like to purchase, I have to agree to come back here within a year to tell her another story from. So I have to tell her a story now, and then another story from within a year. But I don't know how long we are all going to travel together, and I don't really see an end to us traveling together. So before
There's
I'm
no
like,
guarantee we can get back here within a year.
there's no guarantee.
Let me talk to her real quick.
Can I
Yeah.
just stare in skulls and hair or something? Or does she have to have a story? Like,
She just asked me for a story. That was all she was interested in. That's what she brought up. I don't really have anything on me that I could possibly trade other than gold. I'm certainly not going to give her my weapons or armor. That's not going
I
to
have
happen.
some bones and some fur and some vomit if she's intrigued in any of those.
She
I'm gonna
very
head
well might like those things.
Uh,
I don't know much about witches, but stories that I've heard, if this is indeed some sort of real storied witch, I wouldn't want to give them any part of my body.
They're not my bones.
But the vomit, I'm pretty sure, Gerda. The vomit.
Well, then I'll keep that sacred in my breast pocket.
Okay.
As you head inside, she's kind of sitting at the table and has put up the things that we originally had talked about with Yari there. They've been put away. She's kind of sitting at the table looking at this jar. It looks like there is some type of grasshopper inside of it, but it is like red and blue and purple and green, like luminescent in a jar, as she's just kind of like sitting here with her head in her hand staring at this thing in a jar. And she looks up at you as she enters and what was your name again?
I'm Tilvius. Vivian, right?
Yes.
Okay. I understand my friend wanted to trade you for something, but she's a little bit nervous about trades. She doesn't have much. She doesn't like to lock herself down to things. So I've come to negotiate on her behalf, I guess you could say.
Lovely.
Would you be interested, instead of a story now and a story later, would you be interested in a song now? And instead of a story later, you could come to our birthday celebration with us tomorrow.
I'm afraid I'm indisposed tomorrow.
Oh, that's too bad. We would have loved your company.
I'll be making a trip soon. But a song is enticing.
It's one I've never sung for anyone before.
Song is enticing. Then I'll ask for a story from your friend and a song.
All right. Which would you like first?
Well, you're here now. You can feel free to perform unless you're uncomfortable.
No, not at all. And I'll come up next to her and I'll get down, on my haunches so I'm not 7 feet tall. And
you see the grasshopper rears up and begins to like make the sound that the grasshoppers make.
Tell me you're pulling out your ukulele.
No, this one's a cappella.
Well, that ain't
and I'll reach for her hand and I'll say, "May I?" And I'll hold her hand and I'll put my other hand on top of hers. And let me pull up the song that I'm going to sing. Oh no, now I have to sing. What was I thinking? One day she walked into the sea. On steady legs she stayed her course until no ripples revealed her path and no bubbles betrayed her breath. One day she walked into the sea. She told no one, she left no note. The sea returned her rags with the tide, but never divulged the depths of her mind. What wonders did she see there as the salt cleansed the tears from her eyes? What comfort did she feel there as the deepening chill embraced her? What freedom could she find there that never could she find ashore? One day she walked into the sea, not to leave, but to return. One day she walked into the sea. Now I hear her sigh with every wave, and I know one day I'll walk into the sea and be home. And I release her hand.
You see, she gives you a polite clap, and the little grasshopper inside of the jar also looks like it's clapping.
Thank you. Thank you.
Along to this, a wonderful song. Was there inspiration to this?
Rude to ask.
A young woman I used to know.
A gentleman never asks, but a lady never tells.
I reach into my backpack and I pull out a little book and I flip through it of sketches I've made, and I show her a very nice drawing that I made of Serena.
She looks at it and goes, a beautiful young lady, and a wonderful song.
Thank you very much. Shall I send my friend Yari back in?
Sure.
Yari!
That doesn't happen.
Yeah.
So Yari comes back in and goes, okay. So
You just have to tell one story, Yari.
just one story.
She looks at you expectantly.
I can leave if you want.
Oh no, I mean you know my stories. I don't really have any. Actually, she doesn't really have any that aren't like dangerous to know. Can I ask you a question? Can I do like a little, I don't know, maybe a perception, or I don't know what else you wanted, like around this place? Does this person seem like, I kind of want to like not parlay that. That's not the like, I kind of want to bend this to my own needs, I guess. And I want to look around to see if they maybe like look around to see if there's like any evidence that they might have any information, like folklore type information or anything like that.
Things are not hidden in this room. So rather than perception or investigation, I'll say make me a history or religion check.
Ugh.
Or something along those lines, if you can think of that.
I mean, those are, let's see, what's religion? They should both be 0. Yeah, they're both 0. This is a straight roll then. Let's see. No, that's a 4.
You see a lot of symbology here. There are plenty of pieces with markings on them that you assume have significance to different cultures. There are some even that you think look imperial in nature, but nothing that you know or stands out to you. This is all speculation.
All right, I'll give myself a little 50-50 check here then. Okay, evens. So Tilvius is in the room. Tilvius knows this. So she's not too worried about this. So she goes, I don't really have a lot of good stories, at least not ones that don't come with a caveat. What about a mystery instead?
Mysteries can be stories.
Okay, so Yari lowers her glasses and gets as close to this woman as she got to her earlier, and looks her in the eye with, like her non protected eyes, and goes, "Have you ever seen anything like this?" And she pops out her two tails.
She takes as she's kind of like sitting here on her hands, she takes one and boops you on the nose and goes, I can't say I have, though I've seen plenty of oddities, but this is new.
Well,
A nose boop.
I got
Oh
booped.
my god.
Dang, I was hoping that a witch would just randomly know something. Well, I guess.
I mean, you could make an insight check.
Oh yeah, I'm not bad at those. I've been rolling terribly so far, but I will do that right now. I rolled really bad. That's a total of 12.
She said what she means.
She said what she means. Well, how about I tell you a story? It's a really short story about how one night I had one tail, and then while I was doing a mission, a guild mission with our frog friend outside, I woke up in the morning with two tails, but I looked like this.
Yay!
And then there's the little black fox walking around. I'll mark off one of the things.
She looks at the black fox that's now sitting at one of the chairs at her table, and she, "Aww!" And she disappears
Isn't she adorable?
into one of the back rooms, just immediately flies off, and you hear the door like slam open and slam shut. And there's like a rustling from the other side before she comes back, holding what looks like a freshly knit, immediately, right? Freshly knit little sweater that is small Fox Yari size.
Yay!
Fox Yari panics and starts scooting back.
Cute.
She just kind of holds it and puts it on the table.
Yari climbs into her clothes and floops back into her clothes.
The small grasshopper is eyeing you, by the way, after turning into an animal and then back into a human.
How do I do that?
Yeah, the grasshopper is really trying to figure some shit out here.
And then she, as she's like readjusting the armor, she's like, "Is that worth?" I mean, it's a short story, but is it worth it?
I think that's fairly interesting. And next to the little sweater, she'll put like a small little rough sack that's just kind of tied with a little string next to it. Tilvius, you have no idea what's inside that.
Yeah.
No, in a little box.
And it's a little sack.
Okay, and Yari takes the box, and I'm gonna roll stealth, or I'm gonna roll sleight of hand. That makes more sense. She's gonna try and take the sweater without anyone noticing. Oh, that's really good. That's 17 plus 4. That's 21.
I'm gonna make a perception check to see if I notice. No, that's a natural one. I am not paying attention to Yari whatsoever.
And like
The
palms
fancy thing.
Yeah,
the sweater.
You take it and you're staring at the witch that's like directly in front of you, and her smile gets a little bit wider as you take both things. So, was there anything else that either of you needed or your companions needed?
I mean, Gerda's got to get in here. She's got to.
Yeah, there's
What?
nothing. You can invite as many as you can want.
Like-
If it all 6 of us might be.
I'm a little large. I can step out for a moment.
And I
little-
can wait outside too. They can have some fun in here. It's a pleasure to meet you. And if
It really is.
if we can come back within a year, then that it would be a pleasure to see you again. We just can't promise that.
You're absolute delight, baby, and I really wish we could join tomorrow.
Oh, well, thank you. You're not so bad yourself. Tilvius, I spend quite a bit of time traveling.
So do we. You never know, our paths might cross.
Perhaps. Do you all spend much time at guild halls?
Yes.
Yep, and I'll pull up the guild medal.
Well, you can always ask if I'm in town at any guild halls. I am a member, as she kind of looks around this room strewn with shit everywhere. Somewhere.
Proven, I guess.
What?
Nothing. We've just met a random number of like large
Surprising number.
The surprising number of proven and
I can't say I am. It's rare that I take on any work from the guild. But your friends are more than welcome. If they'd like tea, I could make tea as well. As she looks around the room again,
One of them would really like that.
as she kind of looks around, there's a
Very tall green one.
there is like a wood-based stove in the corner with things on top of it, like random silken things that would easily burn sit on top of this. But yeah,
I step out with Tilvius.
You guys want to go in? She's a delight.
Oh, I mean, sure.
She said she can make tea.
I'm sorry, what?
She said she might make tea.
I butt to the front of the line.
there is
Inside.
Want in her tea.
there is enough room for the other 3 of you if you would like to go in.
Well, then,
Small hut, but not that small.
I'm already in. I've
in-
been in.
in we go.
I've
Sure.
Yeah.
slithered in.
So as you walk in, make an insight check, just really quick.
Sure. Hey, that's actually really good. That's an 18.
That is
15.
16.
It's pretty neat that she happened to have 3 chairs here around this table that looks like it would perfectly fit 4 people at it. That worked out very well.
Right.
I heard them talking about exchanging stories with her as a trade, right?
Yeah.
Can I roll like an arcana or history check to see what kind of witches kind of align with that?
Sure.
May I offer him assistance since I am trained in the ways?
Sure.
Roll
I will
with
tell
advantage.
you to glean useful information is probably a 20 or higher here. To get good information, you're looking at like a 25.
Okay. On my advantage, my first roll was 19. So
Shit.
do you want me to use arcana or history?
History.
25. There it would have gave you the same result.
Okay. On a 25, yeah, you know a little bit about witches. You have met a witch down by the cenotes from where you are from. There is a witch around there. You understand that the myths and legends surrounding witches are completely false, right? Real witches, nothing like that. They're not pulling teeth out of their head. The one knew was very obsessed with like the local wildlife. There were like rainforest type structure, like environments where you came from, and this witch was obsessed with those. She cared greatly about the animals and entities that lived within and the ecosystem there. She was obsessed with it. So your understanding of witches is that they focus solely on one thing and devote themselves to it. That's your understanding. You don't know anything about this one, but that's your basic understanding of witches.
Okay. It's a nice house you got here.
Oh,
Or hut, I guess.
Thank you. I've had it for some time now.
How long is that?
Some time?
Okay.
Were you asking for a specific measurement, or
If that's okay, I don't want to be rude or anything.
I moved here some. She kind of looks at you and looks back at the hut. It's been a while now. Maybe 50 or 60 years ago, I'd say.
Okay. How long have you been in this area in particular?
Oh, just the last, I think 10 years I've been here.
Interesting. Okay. I'm gonna sit down in one of the chairs.
Yeah, she offers a chair to each of you.
So I heard there is tea. Can I get some tea?
Oh, of course.
If that's
She gets
okay.
up. She walks over to the stove and just takes an arm and slides everything off of it onto the ground next to the stove. You hear the like just crashing of items falling off of the stove. And as she do, the only thing left on there is a kettle, which she starts and waits for it to boil. As she grabs some things out of like a cupboard above the stove here. So, what can I do for you three? Is there something that you're looking for, or something that you're interested in?
No, I just wanted to see, this place. Just interested. I know which back where I lived at, so I was curious what a witch in this area would be like.
I'm sorry, you knew another
Yeah,
witch?
yeah. She would visit every now and again. Someone would get lost in the forest or something, and she would drop them off, and my pa would help heal them. Argyle's kind of just looking around at the scenery. I'm getting information. Go for it. Sorry.
Do you want some psychedelics in your tea?
Do you ask her?
Yeah, I asked her. She's our host. I'm not gonna drop something in her tea without asking.
I'd love
generous.
to try whatever it is that you might have on hand. I am.
Let me sprinkle some in here.
she just kind of has cups. She's still waiting on the water to boil at this point. But she's got the cup sitting around the table.
I'm such a gracious guest that I wash my hands with soap before I touch my herbs.
I look at Argyle and I'm like,
Did hell freeze over?
did we
What?
just see
I don't
that?
want her to kill us all.
That was crazy.
That was crazy.
My new friend was the witch in your area. Was her name Maya?
Yeah, pretty sure.
Huh. When was the last time you saw her?
What's today? I'm just kidding. It's been since the last time I saw her, probably several months. Ever since I came with these guys.
And she still makes trips to visit the grung there.
Oh yeah, all the time.
Of course. It's been a while since I've seen one of you. Thank you for this. It's been far too long.
Mm-hmm. Of course, you should go by. It's a nice place. Not the most vacation spot in the world, but it's nice.
I do hope to get down that way at some point. It's a very pretty place.
Mm-hmm.
She starts to like pour the water into each of them and blend some tea for everyone into each of the cups. And eventually she finishes up and goes to take a sip of the tea laden with psychedelics from Gerda. You hear her, it adds something to this. There is definitely an extra kick to this tea.
She likes it.
I'm not sure how to describe it.
She likes it.
Strong words.
I can already tell she likes it.
So was there something you three were looking for?
You have some really interesting things in your
Gerda.
backyard from.
Gerda, look at the bone.
I was just gonna say, do you have any cool bones I might barter and perhaps attach to my bone scimitar, which I think you would love? Take a look. Ooh. Just ripped a guy nutsack to trachea with this thing.
Interesting.
No, I think she likes that I said that. I think she likes it.
Oh.
Interesting. She looks at you and
it.
goes, there are some bones here, though none, I think, ungiven.
I don't
She'll
understand what that means.
she'll head to the corner. She'll pull out like a little sack and come back to the table and open it up. And it looks like as she does, she kind of like sprawls them across the table. And it looks like there are small beaks here. There are like smaller femur bones and like a variety of collection here. Something that looks like something someone would use for divination. As she sprawls them across the table and just kind of looks at them with her head cocked and tisks at them before walking away.
Do I get any read on that, sir?
Yeah, roll Arcana.
Why is she shrug? She does not love a beak. I'm confused. No one loves a beak.
She's tisking at what came out rather than the bones themselves.
That's really high. That's a 24.
Yeah, so on a 24, as these bones come out, that is some serious divination shit. You've never seen like real divination bones, like a bone reading before. Your shop had some, but these are definitely
authentic
higher quality. Yeah, a little bit more than you've seen before. And as you're kind of like looking at the way the bones are placed and like your education on divination, what you were taught, there's a lot of information there, and you're not quite sure what it means. There's talk of a younger son surviving turmoil. There's talk of a great mother being lost. Uh, all types of random facts that don't parse for you. She heads back to the corner and grabs like this large bone that seems to have sunken into a pile of trash. Comes over to the table and like slams it down for in front of Gerda, and you feel like the table sag underneath the weight of this thing. These are some of them that I can think of off the top of my head, if they're interesting bones to you. Not something I collect a large amount of.
That probably will be fine. She had to step outside and like puke for a moment. She'll be right back. While she's doing her thing, I was wondering if maybe that's some interesting reading you got there. Well, I was wondering if you might be able to help me with something. And I'm going to reach into my bag and I'm going to pull out a little circular stone. I'm going to say, my mama gave me this. And I used to be able to talk to her with it. And it doesn't seem to work anymore. And I've sat for hours trying to figure out how I could fix it. I'm not able to channel any magic into it anymore. Do you think you could help me with that? As he's looking at the bones and looking at her.
I mean, I can certainly look at it, though I can't promise help. Is this the crystal ball that you got from like the first week?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something from way back.
Yeah. She looks at it and you set it on the table in front of her and she takes a look at it, and there's a moment where she kind of blinks and like waves a hand, and you hear something in like that arcane language that you speak. You would know this as a detect magic, just a very simple detect magic. As she looks at this, she takes a second and cocks her head. It seems like a standard divination piece. I don't see why you wouldn't be able to use it for divination. You said you used it to communicate?
I was supposed to be able to check in with her, and I can't check in with her anymore, and it's really bothering me, and I'm trying to get to her. She's my mama.
Oh, well, I don't see anything that would enable communication here. Your mother was magically gifted?
Yeah, Mama was really good with magic. Yeah. I mean, she didn't teach me a whole lot, like just a little bit. I've kind of learned most of what I know kind of by myself, but she kind of gave me a push, I guess. We ran a tea shop that was a little magically inclined, but, just, I don't know. I'm looking for answers, and I just can't seem to find them. And you're really interesting, and I can read some of what you had in front of you there, which really made me think about my mama. And I don't know. I just thought maybe you could help me.
You can read this? And she gestures towards the bones.
Yeah.
Oh, that's wonderful. I have no idea what they do.
Insight check.
Yeah.
That's a natural 20. She can't hear me, can she?
On a natural 20. No,
natural 20 for what was I rolling? I'm so sorry. I got
Insight?
distracted. Oh, insight. 21.
Yeah, she doesn't seem to know what these are. On a natural 20, you get the feeling that there are a lot of items in this room that she's not really sure about.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you taking a look at it, and he'll pick it back up, put it in his pouch. Just out of curiosity, how much for those? Like, what would you need for those?
Tell me about this shop of yours. Tell me about your mother. What's there?
I mean, what's there to say? It's in it's Walden, correct? It is Walden.
Yeah.
Yeah, Walden. It's in a little town called Walden. It sits on a hill. If you could picture an old oak tree on a hill, like just with the big, thick, wild branches, it's kind of built into something like that.
I've been to Walden.
Yeah. Yeah. It's on the hill. Have you ever been to Mama's Tea Shop?
I don't know if I have. I think the last time, it's been a long time since I was there.
Well, if you ever come by, I will pack your bags with the finest teas and a brand new tea set for your abode here if you ever come back.
I'll hold you to it.
I would be happy to.
There is a sense as you say that, and she says, I'll hold you to it. There is a feeling there. That feeling that you got when the air was infused with magic at Loch Nim, that feeling you get when people cast a large magic near you, whatever you've said was magically important.
I think you and I could be friends.
I love friends.
Anyways, I don't know when I'm going to get back there, but if you're ever in town and I'm there, be sure to stop by.
Of course.
I mean, that's all I really wanted. Those bones look really interesting, and
she'll kind of take them and just completely fuck up the reading that she got when she threw them on the table as she pushes them towards you.
That's fine. I'll pocket all of them.
Yeah.
Just thank her for her time, and then I'll just kind of, I'm not gonna leave, but not leave my friends in here by themselves, but I'll just step back.
So it seems I am in a giving mood today. Is there something that you are looking for, dear Argyle and Gerda? Gerda, there is
psychedelics kicked in.
She doesn't seem to be affected by them at all.
Boo.
She's sitting there sipping her tea, and it doesn't seem like it's bothering her in the slightest.
I want some bones and some pelts.
She came over and has slapped this. She slapped this rather large bone. It looks almost like a curved femur, with the ends kind of sharpened. And she set it on the table, and when she did, the table sagged, like the weight of this bone brought down the table. She says, I really don't have many bones or pelts. I think you'd be better served with the hunters in town, if that was your goal.
What happened to that bone you just placed here?
Oh, this
whole thing?
It was a gift from some baron in Gallica at some point. I don't know where it came from. He seemed keen on giving it away.
What say you part
and it's been here since. What
say you part with it?
Oh, I'd be happy to.
Maybe I fashion it into a new type of scimitar or weapon for this delicate little rat. What? I'm delicate?
No, she's laughing along with you. Like, this is, yes, very delicate.
Like, we're charming and we're almost best friends.
So she kind of looks at you.
Best friends.
You've given me a rather fascinating piece of tea, and your friends have given me much. You may take this if you can.
I can, and I so dare.
So do you go to pick
Is
it
it
up?
like
Wait, can I actually pick it up?
You can try, yeah.
No, but am I picking it up? Is what I'm asking you.
Yeah, roll a strength check.
Rank.
Athletics.
Oh my god! I have
can-
to roll. Okay, hold on. Probably is like shit.
What's up,
Rusati's
Rusati?
just
It's
standing there
bullshit.
behind Gerda, just snickering to himself and is waiting
Someone
for
will
her to
carry
go
it
to
if I
pick it up.
can't. Someone will carry it if I can't. I'm a delicate. I'm basically.
Go ahead,
an
try to
orphan.
pick it up. Try
No,
to just
rolling. Hold on, I'm rolling. But I gotta blow on my dice because they're fucking.
just blow
garbage.
on them dice and roll it.
Okay. Give me some time.
Just
This is an athletics, you say?
Yeah.
I got a 17.
So on a 17,
Does that count?
Gerda really like gets her muscles going. She's like, oh yeah, fucking
No, it counts.
if I can. She
counts.
walks over and she goes to pick this thing up and she kind of like tries to grab it on the end and like tug it towards you.
Stop!
And it doesn't budge. And you're like,
I cast
so you-
enlarge reduce on the bone and make it half its size.
yeah, hold just a
But
second.
does that
before you
not
do it.
Yeah,
make it
go.
too heavy?
I was
You
hoping
walk
she was going to pick
over-
it up and I was going to make it small so she'd fall over backwards.
You
Still
walk
listen
over.
heavy?
Yeah, you walk over and you go to pick it up from like the middle, and as you try to lift it on a 17 athletics, it does not budge. It refuses to be picked up from the table. As Vivian just kind of like cocks her head.
But I want the bone in my weapons. What can I do, team? What can I do, team? Can we
Rusati
fuck it
casts
up?
enlarge reduce.
No.
Are you reducing the bone right now? It's temporary, Gerda. You're fine.
Help me.
Does
hack
that
this
affect
into a
the
thing.
weight?
I actually don't know. Let me look. Hold on.
I think it does.
It does. It's if it's reduced,
Yeah,
it's
reduce the
divided by
size.
8.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Gerda, as you go to you like fail to pick this up, and Rosati casts a spell, and you watch the
wouldn't say
bone get
fail.
significantly smaller. And you go to pick it up, and you sag down. As this thing has been reduced to 1/8 of its weight, you are able to pick it up and move it, and it sags your body as you hold it.
Well,
This is the heaviest thing you've picked up probably in your whole life.
how heavy is it?
You have no reference
Heavier than
for
me?
it. Yes, heavier than you.
Can I maybe hack it with some other shit into a lighter weight scimitar blade?
Not right now. You don't really have like the time and tools, but perhaps.
Well, I cannot carry it. I am a gentle. I'm basically an orchid. How
Hey,
can I carry this thing?
If I reach down and pick it, like grab it, like what does it feel like in my grasp? Like
This is the heaviest thing you've ever picked up.
I
It
just
feels-
want to say that there's 2 bags of holding in this team.
Can I go in a bag of holding?
That's why I was gonna put it in there, so I had to make it small.
Yes, please, because I think we could mutate it into a new blade for my scimitar. That would be so much more. Is someone telling me to show?
Yeah, so you pick it up. Between the two of you combined, it takes like the combined effort of both of you to drop this thing in the bag of holding.
cool. We put it in the bag.
It
Do we know
thumps
where
in there.
creature just came from?
We
Nope.
could ask. Does she know?
I thought she said she did not know, right?
She said she got it as a gift.
I love a good mystery skeleton. I've got a few in my yard. I'm actually not joking. I actually do.
Hey, Argyle and Gerda, roll a perception check.
You got it, King.
If
I can grab my D20. If I can find my D20. Hey,
Find
D20.
that D20.
Okay. 19.
19 and a 15.
Yeah.
You watch the most sly Dexter felt grin come across my face as we put that bone in the bag, and I just seal it up.
Christ.
You
Love
can't.
a
You
good
can't
bone.
make it. You can't make a. I mean, it's a bone.
He loves a good bone.
Can we clip
Do love a
that?
good bone.
Can we clip? Can we clip
I
that?
don't know.
I don't know
I'll
how to
clip
clip.
Bone.
Me neither. I heard it on the internet. I'm
anyways.
an
I
old
don't know
man.
what you're asking.
I think I've given something to almost everyone in your small party except for you, Argyle. Is there something you're looking for here?
Lock of her hair.
Oh boy.
There actually
She kind of
is.
like twirls her hair a little bit.
I knew that she would.
I
Had the bone not been on the plate, I would have asked for a lock of her hair, same as Gimli did with Galadriel. But here we are because she threw a fucking skeleton, and
she literally threw you a bone.
In a bag.
In a
love
bag.
a good bone.
We love a good
Sorry,
bone in the
okay,
bag.
I'm sorry. You guys do your
Continue.
thing.
I guess there is one thing I am looking for. I don't know if you could help me. With all due respect, it is not to be mean, but yeah, I am. Can I tell you in your ear? It's a little personal.
We can go outside if you. I mean, it's okay. Are you safe? Do you feel safe?
I don't really mind either way.
Okay. I'm gonna step outside. Thank you so much for your help. It's been a lovely evening. I look forward to seeing you at Mama Shop. Good night.
She smiles as you walk out the door.
Are
you taking Gerda with you?
Sure.
Okay. So now it's just the two of you.
Sure. Well, look, I'm some auntie you have to escort. At least say yes, please.
I let you walk out first and hold the door.
So,
I am looking for immortality.
Well,
I am looking for any kind of lead, any book, anything to point me in the right direction. Because so far, it has been a cold road. But it is something I am very, very stubborn about. I need this.
Well, you're not the first to look for that. I would caution the longer you live, the harder it gets.
I understand that, but I want to help people, and I can't help people. I can't heal people if I die. I know, and I could probably assume that it will eat away at my sanity, but maybe I can find a way to take care of that. Maybe I can figure out how to take on the realm's most challenging diseases, magical, non-magical, the cold even. This is something I need.
She heaves like a deep sigh and looks at you and goes, I'll not set you on a path to your own. I'll not give that information. But if that's what you seek, those of the White City and those of the Spire are looking into much the same. You may find those of a like mind in those places.
Thank you.
I wish you luck in that. A long life is not. It sounds nice.
I know, but this is something that I'm thinking selflessly about. If it leads to my own destruction, but hundreds of people can be helped, that is a sacrifice I am willing to make.
I see. Well, was there anything else that I could help with?
Nope. I think that's the biggest thing I needed help with. So
As you look around the room now, and you hadn't noticed until now, there's only your seat and her seat left in the room.
well, where did the other 2 chairs go? Okay. I think
it has a bit of a mind of its own.
I can tell. I think I'll get out of your hair now. Muchas gracias. And I kind of.
If any of your friends need something, feel free to send them back in.
When Ariel comes out, I'll go. Or are y'all done? Okay, I'm going back in for just a minute.
Oh, okay. Taking you in. Woo!
And here I thought that would be the last.
I'm sorry. If we're
No,
overextending
what
our
can I do?
welcome, but
What can I do?
I realized that I helped my friend Yari get something, but I didn't actually ask for anything for myself.
Is there something you're looking for?
And I'll come up and I'll get down on my haunches next to her again, so I'm not towering over her. And I just wanted to thank you for your charm and your beauty and your hospitality. And if I may, and I'll reach out for her hand again.
She'll give it to you.
And just something to remember you by. And I'll kiss her hand a little bit lingeringly and then give it back.
Such flattery.
I do wish you could join us, and I do hope that on our travels our paths will cross as many times as possible.
I find that those that travel the most often intersect.
Yeah. Okay. I run into Malcolm a bunch. All right.
I'm sorry.
I bid you good evening. And thank you once again for all your help and hospitality. It was wonderful to meet you. And I doubt I'll forget you anytime soon, if ever.
Aww. She kind of holds a hand over her chest.
And I'll do it like a nice bow as I head out. Ass first. Just
Ass first.
Giant horse backing out of the door.
You thud into the wall on your way.
As Tilvius leaves, Yari, in a very Yari way, like shadowily and sneakily, just like slides into the room, just like this weird
Like
do-si-do where
places.
she's like, and she goes and gets close to this woman and goes,
You caught her kind of standing up from her seat as she was reaching out to grab, and she's kind of holding the jar that has the grasshopper in it.
She goes, I feel bad that I didn't give you a story, and I'd be more than willing to at some point, and I don't feel like the exchange was equal here. And she rummages around in her pack, and she brings out this tiny stuffed fox, this little tiny toy, and she goes, "Now, I don't know much about magic, but I've heard that if you have a trinket of somebody, then you can like call on them or talk to them with more ease. So I don't know if you have that ability, but if you are feeling like you need some kind of story in the future, then maybe this will help." And she puts the tiny stuffed toy on the table.
She'll pick it up and take it, and she looks at you and she goes, "Are you promising me a story?"
Only if you can contact me in some way that makes it so I don't have to promise a time.
Ah, I see. Okay. I accept that. And as you say that, and as she says, "I accept that," you feel that same magical energy flow throughout this house. You have made a promise.
Uh-oh.
That's how they got Juice's character.
We're all going to
we got
hell.
yours.
Yes, we are. We're going
So,
straight to hell.
Only two of you.
It's
No
only a story,
stopping.
and there's no time involved. So that's a pretty safe promise.
You had some stipulations.
And Yari says, like Yari goes, okay, goodbye. And she's like,
Have a good night.
she's a little flustered, and she leaves, and she goes, "Yes, if only she had elf ears." And
You okay, Yari?
Yes, I'm okay.
Yeah, so you guys are now outside. I assume you closed the door behind you.
Mhm.
You're just standing outside this incredibly spooky looking fucking house. That is a horrible mismatch for the
charming
pile-
person we just saw.
pile of shit inside.
Oh yeah, pile of shit.
Well, that was a delight, Yari. I'm so glad you suggested we come here.
Well, I mean, you hear the words witch, and like honestly, and she looks at Gerda and she goes, "The only other person I've ever known that I would even consider close to a witch is Gerda, and our lives have been infinitely better since we met her."
That's
So
true.
I hear the word witch and I'm like, well, we gotta at least see.
I've never heard a more flattering sentence in my life.
You're not gonna
Oh,
throw up, are
Gerda.
you? Don't throw up.
Oh,
Gerda,
I'm
don't
gonna
throw up.
cry. That was
Oh.
so sweet.
And then puke.
I'll
I'll
puke later.
put-
No, legitimately, that was so sweet.
I know. I put
Stop
my
it,
armor.
how
I
dare
put my arm around Gerda, and like give her a pat on the shoulder.
you. No, I'm still gonna cry. How dare you say something so thoughtful?
We put Gerda on Tilvius's back so she can cry while we walk back to town.
Yeah, hoist her up.
As we're walking back, Yari has the the pouch with the bowstring, and she goes, "Tilvius, on the boat, after we fought all those people, I said something that I keep thinking about. I mean, no, it hasn't been that long. That was only like yesterday. But when you asked how, like if it was a trouble or like if I was okay or something like that, I just offhandedly said I killed better fighters than them when I was a child, and I realized that it's true. I was 14 when I killed my first person, and that can't be normal.
No, I would say usually not. That's a bit young.
This world can be dangerous. It can be hard. And I've only ever looked at it that way. And we jumped to violence, not just on the ships, but with that necromancer. We didn't even really talk to them. We just went and did it. And that's where I've been. And I don't think we need to be there. I don't think I need to be there. But I also know there's a war maybe on the horizon. There's demons that level cities, and there's our little group for whatever it's worth, and one of us is having a birthday. And I got this for you, and I know it's not your birthday yet, but who knows when the next
We'll say
demon
it's
is going to
close enough.
level a town.
It's already tomorrow, technically.
And she hands you the little bag, and she says, Vivian said that it would make a good bowstring. I don't know what it does, but maybe it will protect us a little bit and protect you a little bit.
Oh. Thanks so much, Yari. That means a lot.
It didn't cost much, and we got to hear you sing again.
Oh, you could hear that?
Yes, you project. Tobias,
yeah, I forget. Well, I really appreciate that. And
there's a kitty.
We don't have to fight against our will anymore, but it's good to fight to defend those you love.
Yeah.
Just let's not shoot first anymore.
We don't need to draw first blood. I don't know why we have done it. Let's stop.
Let's stop. Agreed.
Walking through just the creepiest fucking woods, you hear howls in the distance, conversation about not drawing first blood.
As we're walking through the woods, I'll reach into my saddlebag and I'll pull out my violin and I'll just play not like an energetic tune, but just a nice, peaceful little ditty as we're walking through the forest back towards town.
Yeah.
Rusati, way back in the day, when we first met, I delivered something to your mom, but she wasn't there, so it went to you. What the hell was that thing?
DM, what was that thing? Did we ever open it?
Yeah, it was big. That was a fucking crystal ball.
Oh, it was crystal. Yeah. It was a crystal ball kind of thing.
Rusati, I mean, maybe Argyle, but you guys can look at magical things and go like, "Hey, this is magic, and it does a thing," right?
Yeah.
Do you remember where you picked that up?
Wasn't it in the temple or no?
No, it was in a horrible, horrible place. It was in a super dangerous place, protected by malady. Like,
yeah, that place.
I just assumed you would know what it was and what it did, but we've been running around, and I was thinking about it on the boat, and I was like, I haven't seen that thing since we gave it to you, and we're looking for your mom. What's the thing? What is it?
Did we ever talk about specifically what it was, or I was working on trying and just couldn't get there?
A lot of shit happened towards the end of Walden, and I think it
We never went back to it.
I think it got left by the wayside. Yeah, so it's just been sitting in your pack.
I'm just thinking you've got Argyle now. Argyle knows how things are put together. That's kind of his deal. He makes things.
I mean, I am all for taking some time to sit down and have some drinks and talk shop about it. Maybe we can do some research once we get somewhere that might have some more like information, arcane. Yeah, resources.
I'm just thinking maybe it'll help find your mom if we know what it is other than like a giant paperweight. It's probably not a paperweight.
Well,
It's definitely not a paperweight.
I'm all for this, but can we promise that we don't do anything about it until after tomorrow, so that none of you get zapped into a hell dimension on my birthday?
Oh,
Fair enough.
You know,
I think that would have been the best birthday present. Going to hell.
You know, I've seen Hellraiser and half of it ain't half bad.
Okay. Tilvius, for you, I will leave it put away tomorrow during your birthday. No bets on the following day.
That's fine. That's perfectly reasonable. I'm curious too. I'm a curious guy.
You guys make it through the forest, talking your way through. Make it back into town.
Kill everyone there.
Oh my gosh! It's
Did I
got
make
dark.
lock of her hair?
Just kidding. I'm just kidding.
You did not get a lock of her hair.
Well, that makes sense.
I gave her a kiss. That's good enough.
Who gave her a kiss?
Tilvius. Just on the hand.
Fucking dare you!
Just a lingering kiss on the hand.
She probably smells like lavender.
All right. Okay, I'll accept
Oh,
that.
yeah, she smelled
But
great.
Honestly, I wanted a chunk of her hair.
Not so much lavender. There was like a smell of all of you at some point have been on that like nice cold fall
that's
day,
not weird.
walking down the road, that like smell of nature, like the cold biting wind, that feeling. Yeah.
She smells like petrichor. That's the best.
But yeah, eventually you guys make it back towards the inn here, and you're just standing outside.
Outside where?
Outside the inn.
Out the inn we're staying at.
What time of day is it now? Is it still in the middle of the night?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We weren't there very long.
I'm going to bed.
Yep.
Me
Good night, everyone.
And I didn't even get a piece of hair?
Nope.
You did not get a piece of
You
hair.
got a bone
No
that you couldn't
hair.
carry.
Bone went in a bag of holding, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't get any hair either. I actually didn't get anything. I got a present for Tilby.
Whose
You
bag
got a
of holding?
sweater.
I didn't get
Probably
anything.
mine.
Oh yeah.
Wait,
No,
what?
no sweater. Yari didn't get a tiny fox sweater at all.
I didn't get a tiny fox sweater. I didn't take
Oh.
that.
Whose bag of holding did my incredibly heavy skeleton go into?
That went into Rusati's, yeah.
Rusati, look at you, my new best friend. Also,
We both got bones.
Yeah.
love a good bone.
Both got bones.
I've got bones.
So,
I've got
what are
bones.
we up to tonight? Are we all going to bed? Rosati heads straight into the inn.
I am going.
Yeah,
I'm going straight to bed.
I head straight in as well.
I think I go to bed too.
I'll do my nightly ritual where I pick the locks on my little box and then pick all the locks within it, and then I read my letter, and then I put everything carefully back away and stow it in my pack.
Me and Yari are sharing a room together, right? Just
Yeah.
the two of us gals?
Gals.
Yep, the
What's
gals.
wrong with gals?
What?
Nothing.
What?
No, I thought someone said gals, like it wasn't right. Okay, so the two of us gals, well, I'm still tripping hard. So at this point, I shed my moldy cloak off, I vomit onto the floor, and I transition into a crocodile for just 2 minutes. Just 2 minutes. And then I come back into Gerda and I pass out heavily nude. But honestly, how nude can you be when you're covered in such a layer of mold?
Yari, very
It's like body paint.
very standard Gerda night.
It's normal.
No, it's
Uh,
fine, right? No, we're roomies. We're roomies. It's
Yeah, it's
fine.
fine.
Yep.
It's fine. You don't have to
It's
worry
it's
about
you know
me.
it's very much the odd
Why it's
couple.
old
You
hat.
can hear
It's fine.
It's cute, right? It's cute.
playing.
It's fun.
Yeah, it's cute and fun. You shed your mold and vomit and then Yari OCD like arranges all her stuff so that it's absolutely within arm's reach and then lays down on the bed so everything is perfectly within arm's reach to grab and leave. It's totally normal. There's a
I've
huge mess and then like
finished
ultimate order.
retching.
It's
I
perfect.
finished retching before you finish your little rituals. So like
Absolutely perfect.
the sounds have ended by the time you finish yours. So it's like maybe all I do in my sleep is like a but it's just a sleeping sound. So it's like nothing personal.
No, and Yari is used to that sound now, so it's almost like, white noise helps her sleep.
No, like it's charming. It's charming, right?
It's very
charming,
soothing.
right?
Lovely.
It's charming, right?
Dakota.
Yeah, what's up?
When I fall asleep, I'm gonna have my Koki sounds going, but they're extremely loud this time. Like,
Hell yeah.
You
in
can rumor
distance-
Cirrus.
True. In the distance from your window, as you are doing this, you see some lights turn on as you start to go to bed. As like people are looking around trying to figure out where this noise is coming from. The town over.
very nice. Thank you.
So, you all fall into sleep for the night. Wake up as the veil light bleeds in through your windows. The next morning on this day of Tilvius' birth. Really quick question. Tilvius, do you string your bow this morning or last night?
I would like to string my bow this morning.
So
After breakfast.
Wonderful. Just a heads up. With this bowstring, your bow is a +1.
Yes.
Was that a long rest?
That is a long
That's a long rest. Yeah, everyone gets a long rest.
Yeah.
So, and I will say, for the sake of this campaign, if you were to find a different, like, magical wood for the rest of the bow and keep this bowstring, yeah, it does exactly what you think it would do.
Oh yeah, that's the stuff.
So what would someone think it would do? For
It would
those
be
of
plus-
us that don't have any idea, because obviously
You-
I do, but other people don't.
You
I'm
can
not-
combine it with other things to be like +2 or +3. It is a separate piece. Basically, just a very useful magical item.
So what I'm thinking is, if we
Yeah.
get your bone to
very
get on
good.
your scimitar, it'll be a +1 bone scimitar. Yes, you.
Whoa! Rewind. What?
Or do
I'll-
something. You got to figure
I'll
out how
do
to work
something.
with this big ass fucking 1,000-pound fucking bone.
What
You got
about
over
what
there.
about scimitar? What about scimitar?
Oh, I was just saying, like, because you got that bone, maybe you can kind of work it into your scimitar and see if it gives you a
Well,
bonus or
that's
anything.
honestly exactly what I thought about originally, but apparently it weighs 900 pounds and as much as I weigh. So, we'll figure it out. But yes, that's exactly what I want. Or if not, then I plan to shim it down and take thin layers and maybe
hungry?
create a carapace armor for myself that looks like bones, that looks like ribs, but really it just be a thin sheath of this very strong yet heavy bone. I mean, I don't know. I don't.
Yeah, you can come up with it later, for sure.
It
For
just
sure.
screams. We'll talk about it later when we're not on camera and like somebody can help me figure it out because like I want to do this very much.
Yeah, something to think about.
Zero, it's
So
on you.
you guys all wake up for this next day. The day of Tilvius' birth.
How old is he?
Bert, 21.
A child. We're all.
Is there a baker in town?
You didn't see a baker. You could go see if you can find one if you wanted to.
I'm
get up
gonna
a
go
little early.
find a cake hopefully
100%
before others wake up.
Is
Argyle's
Tilly
making
your
pancakes.
eldest?
This is
I'm
like the
making pancakes.
tiniest podunk town.
Yeah, so it is a very tiny town. There was like
Okay.
one general store. You get up super early. You head to bed before everybody else.
Can I go down to the kitchen and then just make something,
What
even if
kitchen?
it's terrible? The inn doesn't have a kitchen.
No.
Fuck. Never mind. I do none of that. But I
So-
do get up early, hopefully to
Yeah.
find some kind of baked goods.
Yeah, man, you get up super early before the veil light's even like bleeding in. It's just starting to, you see that tear in the sky just starting to bleed light. As you kind of like head downstairs and you rush out into town, you're looking around, you head out to the general store, you see the closed sign, you go, fuck. You are just running all over the place until you see the most stereotypical thing. You see some pies sitting on a windowsill. That is somebody that knows how to make confections. Maybe there's something there. It is a random house of somebody that lives in town. You bang on the door very early in the morning. You're as somebody comes over to the door really quick, and you see someone like peering out from the window at you.
Hi there. Not to alarm you, I saw the pie in the window. Looks amazing. Is there any bakers in town that I could buy things from? Like, you're the only person that I found that like has anything. My friend's birthday is today. I would really love to make him a birthday cake, but I suck at baking. Real bad. Not good. Could I give you some coin, and could you fashion a birthday cake for me?
You're looking for a cake?
I may take a cream pie.
If you're paying, I could make you something. But there's no baker in town. It's just
how much for how much? I know it's last minute.
just a silver will cover the ingredients.
I will pull a gold out of my pocket and just put it in their hand.
You see this just like very homebody woman just kind of like comes over to the door and opens it, just reaches out and takes the money and then runs back inside and starts making a cake. An hour and a half, 2 hours goes by, and she comes back out to you with just like a very like basic cake with like a layer, and then like some frosting and another layer, and then like a frosting over the cake. Is there something that you'd like it to say on the?
Can you write "Happy Birthday, Prettiest Pirate Boy" on it, please?
So she begins.
Oh my God, that's
She begins
so
to write
cute.
on the front of it, kind of like basting the frosting on it, and it looks pretty good. She does a pretty good job with her calligraphy here.
Beautiful. I give her a second gold coin, and I take the cake, and I thank her
Hold on,
immensely.
a gold
and-
coin?
Yeah, a gold coin.
Oh, she'll take it. Thank you so much.
Have yourself a blessed day. And I'm just going to take the cake, and I'm going to very carefully walk back to the inn.
As you turn around, you hear, Roger, wake up!
We're rich, bitch.
Yeah, so you head back to the inn, birthday cake in hand, as everybody else is kind of getting up and getting ready. Argyle's just gotten done kind of prepping the pancakes and getting everybody together to sit around with the collection of maple syrups. And Rosati comes into the room with a cake.
Hey, where you been, Rusati?
Happy birthday, my friend.
Whoa. Aw. Bring it over here. Come on.
Here you go. And I just set it on the table in front of him.
Aw, thanks, buddy. And I'll give him a really quick peck on the cheek.
And I just kind of bow and nod.
So everyone's
Argo, where'd you get this syrup?
I got it from the general store. The guy is really obsessed with syrup.
It's really good.
He said he has 250 flavors.
That's more than Sir Baskin and Madame Robbins have.
Yeah, they only have 32.
sorry, Shiro. Sorry. It's canon now.
We better see it when we get to Alabaster.
What was it? Sir Baskins and
Sir Baskin and Madame Robbins.
Madame Robbins. Okay. All right.
That's great.
Well, thanks everyone for being here for my birthday. I appreciate you all. I'm happy to spend the day with you.
What do you want to do today?
Relax.
I mean, that's fair.
Maybe write another song. I'm running low.
Oh! I have something for you. One other thing, real quick. And I'm gonna rummage around in the bag of holding. I'm gonna pull out some of my finest vellum, like my vellum that I write my spells and stuff on, and then make spell scrolls with. I don't do a lot of it, and I'm gonna hand it to him, and I'm gonna snap my finger, and one of my little magic quills is gonna come out and lay down on that. And I'm gonna say, "Here you go. You can write your song on this."
Whoa! Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, don't worry
That's
about
awesome.
So, as you guys sit here for Tilvius's birthday, and he requests that we relax for a day. You guys probably take some time to go down to the local bathhouse. You take some time to relax with each other around the inn, and you can have whatever conversation you would. But it is a relaxed and peaceful day. Nothing untoward happens. There's no news of like the war starting.
Yari can't stand it. She can't stand it.
There's no
She can't stand
explosions
it.
in the distance.
I don't even take the crystal ball out.
She's like,
it is a chill, relaxed day. On the morrow, one of the crew members of the ship will come by and tell you that repairs have been done and that they're ready to get underway for the next day, following your peaceful birthday.
Wonderful. All aboard. Wait, that's a train.
So you guys head out of town. In the distance, as you're heading out of town, you see that same like caravan of Kingdom soldiers is leaving town just with wagons upon wagons of shit, just heading out of town, just completely stocked wagons.
it's crazy that they got that much stuff out of a town so small.
Yeah, I didn't like them very much.
You think they're going off to war?
Yes.
Yeah. Just making sure.
Make an insight check.
Okay.
As you ask, do you think they're headed out to war?
18.
Uses the... I got... You said insight?
Mm-hmm.
I got 19.
Ooh, big.
On your guys' rolls, you guys' rolls are pretty good. You don't see a lot of use for alcohol or booze in like a time of war, other than like morale, right? Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why they took it. But there's a lot of perishables there, and you don't know if there's magic to hold perishables. But it's a long trip over land to get back to the capital if that's where they're heading. If they're requisitioning things for the kingdom, it's a long trip back.
That's shitty. Yari goes, Tilvius, what kind of people are we?
We're good people.
But are we the good people that stay around and poke an army? Or
Your ship is getting ready to leave.
Or are we the good people that get on the ship and then go find a mom? Both of those are good things.
Both of those are good things. We're good people. We take care of our own.
No. That's like 75% good.
We could blow it up on the way out of town.
No, Risati, just blowing them up doesn't find out if it's a problem. Yes, Tilvius, you're right. We should go with the smaller things. If we have a wizard that wants to blow things up.
There's lots of there's a lot of alcohol in it, so if anything was to combust, it would make it
Argyle,
certainly large
Argyle.
explosion. Oh, I'm sorry.
Argyle.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's intrusive thoughts. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh, Yari, they would have the innkeeper would have told you yesterday to retcon a little bit here that there are some Fletchers in town that make arrows for hunters for themselves to go hunting with. If
Yeah.
you were still interested,
No, I already got a present.
I figured. So yeah, back to the matter at hand. You guys get to the dock in front of the ship now. Nobody's doing anything about the wagons that are just outside of town now, right? We're good.
Right.
No crazy things. You guys get back on to the ship. It disembarks from the port here at Calum, and you are back on your way. Henriette will tell you that there's been a slight change of course. We are still planning to stop at Valmora before we arrive at Enrelat, but it will be a short restocking, not even for the whole day. We can expect to be in Enrelat within the next 2 weeks. And that's as far as they're taking you. So the ship sails off. You get out of that kind of crescent shaped cove that you're in and are at sea. And that's where we'll end as we are sailing towards a port town called Valmora.
Giggity.
Giggity. That's it. So we'll do outros. Hopefully we had fun tonight. I hope.
I had a great time.
Hi, Yari.
Thank you for watching us do something. Oh, I'll do. Where's my beard? There it is. Do something strange today. We played a game. We played a game, and it was fun to talk. We talked together. The end. Thanks again, friends. You and me together, Jerry. We really like this Andy guy. Next day.
Hi, Rosati.
Good evening, Andy. When we play the D&D and we put things in our face, kind of like we does right here, sometimes I'm going to slip off into a little bit of Mr. Beauregard and say that I do declare that this is the best air game this side of the Mississippi River. Maybe on the other side of the Mississippi River as well, because I think you're on that side and I'm on this side. And I don't think that there's a Mississippi River in your game, but there really should be a Mississippi River rolling down the river in your game. Sometimes I like guitar, and it was a wonderful night. Back to you, Andy.
Hi, Gerda. Yeah, I got you. While you're chewing food. That's right. I waited for it.
Sorry about that. All I have to say is that I loved our beautiful witch, and I love a good coconut cream pie. And I felt like we had a great adventure, and that's all I'm gonna say.
Wonderful.
Hi, Telvius.
Coconut cream pie is a real pie. It's a real pie. It's a real pie.
It is. I know.
And I'm done.
I've been Chris, who's been playing Tilvius. I hope everyone enjoyed my song, and I hope everyone enjoyed Tilvius's birthday.
The first
over to you, Andy.
relaxed day of no bullshit.
Yeah.
Truly a miracle. Hi, Argyle.
Oh, I took heat metal instead of lesser restoration, so I hope nothing actually needs lesser restoration in the upcoming days, because that would be terrible. Also, happy birthday, Tilvius.
Happy birthday, Telvius. I've been Dakota Orshiro. We won't be back next week with this.
Darkening Sky.
Yeah. Yeah, we're playing TDS, I think.
I didn't even say happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Okay.
TDS.
I don't know if we will. We'll find
Well,
out.
we're playing TDS or the weirdness or something next week.
Something else.
We'll be back with Unveiled next month on the 1st or on the whatever day that
Second.
is next month.
What's our
I'll
bit?
do my best, everyone, to play a game with you.
Would you like
Thank
to
you so much for tuning in to another Vibe Tribe production. What's going to happen next time? Well, you're going to have to tune in to find out. But until then, remember, take care of yourself, love one another, and as always, make sure that you keep the good times rolling. Thank you for being here, and we'll see you next time.